Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to shapes to shoot. And that is wildly off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Could be danger here. Pull it. Kvaratskhelia. Real chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. He's at his best when he's taking on his man, using his quick feet.
He's had a shot! Yes, it's in! There is the breakthrough! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Number 9, Kvaratskhelia.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Driving forward. Looks for the finish. It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Number 9, Kvaratskhelia.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through. Oh, here's a chance! He's got away with one there. Hernes. Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. Shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Kabasele. And the pass is intercepted. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Zamora. That's the throw. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gabriel. Chance to finish. And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kvaratskhelia! Oh no, this does not look good. Here's the whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to
Fellow
it.
attendees, this is
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
The information centre.
And the action is back underway. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Kvaratskhelia under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Has a shot! And it's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
After 59 minutes is number 2, Gabriel.
A case now of complete control.
Incentive
The
set
attendance for
and
this
incentive
match
met.
was
Now they've got to take it on another level.
71,998.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, look at the space here. Opts to... There's the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ejibue. Nicely spread. Kvaratskhelia. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The ball has bounced loose now. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer is flagged offside. Chouameni. Kvaratskhelia! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Beckenbauer. He's in space and looking for options. Has a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. And it's Sanchez. Kvaratskhelia.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chips it through. Oh, the shot could be on. Shot a goal! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Alexis Sanchez.
Four added
minutes on the board.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Hullet. And the shot's on here. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! He's got a goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this...
And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. He's gone for goal! Cantona, and that's a good ball. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders.
And a shot! And he's done it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cantona! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
Davids gets over and intercepts. And it's Son Heung-min. Davids. Beckham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Owen, he's away. Big chance. He can get that clear. Kvaratskhelia, lovely feet. He is through here. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Beckham is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And it's Griezmann. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. He's had a hit! It's in! They have come roaring back!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he cuts out the supply. Davids. And here's Owen. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Beckham. Oh, what a ball is in here! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Costa Curta.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham. Pull it. Hits one! He's delivered all right! How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just a great finish.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game.
And if you do have a chance today,
It
please
is
take some
quite a
time out to
game,
give your
breathless
support to our
and
best
laced
stadium
with
front.
excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Davids. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, good take and a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? That's another chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Son Heung-min. Oh, the Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. Costa Curta. Son Heung-min might just make this. That is a great pick out. Terrific header! He scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Owen. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, nice touch. Had a shot. Van Dijk clears it away.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. Kvaratskhelia. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's Iniesta. The final 5 minutes. Messi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bullet. And that will be the final act. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. And here's Eto'o. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Beckham. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kaka. Oh, that's clever. He's away! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Owen. Great chance! And he's done it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, perfectly measured that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Beckham. And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Kvaratskhelia. Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eto'o looking to get on the end of this. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Mateus, he's picked his way through. He's dealt with that really well. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he was quick to react. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
On public transportation today.
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Leading 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's Owen. Bullet. Defending was strong and firm. Ernest. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's neat. Tries a shot! Kunde clears. Nice bit of trickery, and he's managed to get free. And he's there to get it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Koundé cuts out the pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That was good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Palmeiras with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. And that is expertly dealt with. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Well timed, excellent interception. That looks a cracking ball. Dida catches it safely. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kvaratskhelia, and he'll shoot here. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
He rises! Oh, and that should have been two.
Bullet was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Beckham. Number 14. Chouameni.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Adams. Coming on the field. Number 15.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rodri. Number 5. Daniel Van Buiten.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Brilliantly cut out. Oh, shooting chance! Owen.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Hernes voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was...
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Owen. There's the hit! Goal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, that's a key interception. Costa Curta clears. He's shifting through the gears here. Now there's a fine ball. Corner given. And we have our very first corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job. Struck first time. Lacking in accuracy.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
That looks a cracking ball. Great ball, and he has a goal! Goal! Spezia are back in business! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, he's been caught napping! It's a goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pedri. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Salah. Short changes him with that pass. Kvaratskhelia. Look at the space here. Cleared without complication. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Owen. Now it's Hullet. Mbappe. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Davids. Chouameni. And he welcomes it in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. Valverde. They want to be quick to recover this. And the pass is intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kvaratskhelia. Mbappe. He's tried one! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And it's half-time here. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1
from the regional police department.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. The second half then, just getting going. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Gabriel gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, super find. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Maldini does well to get it back. Taken back almost at once. Kvaratskhelia.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cruyff.
Spezia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Owen. Beckham. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Mohamed Salah. Number 18,
Musiala.
Pedri.
It's a
Number
pretty
14,
loose pass.
Johan Cruyff.
Schneider.
Number 13, Federico Valverde. Number 37.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Number 42, Musiala.
Mbappe.
Number 22.
Plenty of appeals. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello, everybody,
Without a
and
doubt, it is the
welcome to
week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are... Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear. Cafu. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's been intercepted. Gilberto Silva. Schneider. Hits one! And he's done it!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, delicate chip through. And that should get the job done.
That's positional gold. The youth
Looks for the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Berbatov. Pinches it off him. Stood up well to him there. Ernest. Stoichkov. Beckham. Beckenbauer attempts a clearance. There will be a throw-in. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. Davids. Davids! Loose ball now. And oh, he's been caught on it here. Gilberto Silva. Berbatov. And it's Berbatov. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little undercooked. Kvaratskhelia. That is a great pick out.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's got a shot. Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's found shot at goal! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Madrid are now luxuriant. And there's the end of the first half. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Watch the screen for train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
And the shot's on here. There's the hit! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he was quick to react. Fernando Torres. And he's intervened well there. And no, that was never going to make it.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
And it's played forward. Quality ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution in progress.
Gabriel. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe is herring after that one. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And out it comes again.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 22.
Oh, smashing header! It's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A wonderful delivery, And all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's there to retrieve it. Beckham, pull it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Schneider. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Torres. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Eto'o. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, easy pickings there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Played back in. He can get that clear. Bastoni with a definite foul there. Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov. Good, strong midfield run. And Stoichkov! And he's done it! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. There could be trouble here. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Hermes. And it's Beckham. Oh, he's in! And that's a... Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Davids. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! Modric. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Kvaratskhelia. No way through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Eto'o. He's in, surely! Passing nice and neat. Hermes. Stoichkov chasing after it. Now it's Beckham. Stoichkov.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. He's found some space.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Eto'o. Messi. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
And a quick reminder today that
Half
parking
of
in the
massive
area around the
entertainment
stadium
and
is strictly
excitement.
forbidden.
A two-goal
Please
margin,
use
yes,
parking provided by the
but all
club or
things
any other
still
paid
possible.
parking facilities in the area.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Modric. Davids. And it's Stoichkov. And Adams. Chouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super find. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Musiala! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Stoichkov. Kimmich kept his eye on it, and he's there.
The attendance for this match was 71,000.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Tries a shot! He scores! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Stoichkov. Decent hit! Really well taken goal. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable.
Real chance! And he hits the net. And what a climax we have here! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Had a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
He can run onto that. Adams wins the duel this time. And he's found a way. Big chance! No mistake! They have stolen level at the last! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah,
And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Stoichkov gleefully reminding us of what a superb... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Valverde. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Nicely spread. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Owen. Had a shot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been this time, surely! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Natchez Cunha. So we're still where we started right now. And that is expertly dealt with. Owen. Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Spain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack.
He's through, it's one-on-one! And he's heaved it away, and that's been won straight back. Valverde. He rises! It just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And claimed it back swiftly. Ernest.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. Oh, super chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Spain with the corner, they're first. Gabriel is there to clear. Costa Curta. And Branthwaite. Ruben Diaz. And Wan-Bissaka. Szoboszlai. Now it's Owen. Ernest. And there is the half-time whistle. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. On the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
He's got a side of goal. Costa Curta. Valverde. Forwards and with intent. Beckham. Davids. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, there's the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he can clear it away. Baresi. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And the shot! And that has been cleared.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
And it's Hullet. And he's intervened well there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Valverde. No way through. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the...
Shot a goal! And that could have brought them level.
Hullet was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Schneider, and it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. Oh, what has happened here? Now the finish! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try...
So that's it, it is all over. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Beckham. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Beckham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'd say...
Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Chiellini attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Pull it. And it's played forward. Doué. Still goalless. Oh, what has happened here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Beckham. Great ball, and he's in here! And he was alert to it. Doué. Pull it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well-timed, excellent interception. Dida. Pull it. Beckham. Beckham with the cross. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Threads one in. Schneider. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Schneider cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Interesting ball. Now it's Owen.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, sweet feet. And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, right place, right time. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And he's intervened well there. Ernest. And it's Hullet. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries his luck!
The attendance for this match was
That was extravagant by any standard.
Mbappe certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Face to face with the... Can he finish? And he nearly went all the way.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Beckham is onto it in a flash. Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. Hullet! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
It's their second corner of the game.
22. Schneider.
Tries a shot!
Beckham.
That is
Number 10.
decidedly lacking.
Mbappe.
All he'll be thinking is,
Number
please,
20.
ground, swallow me up.
Coming on the field. Number 7. Figo. Number 18. Rigo.
And here's Stoichkov.
Number 19.
He can run onto that.
Hullet.
Plenty to aim at here.
Number 21. Number 45, Osman. Substitution in progress.
Figo, not the most accurate pass. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tries to get it clear. Pull it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down and to be...
Osimhen. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So we have the first goal.
Look, I just think they've kept at it.
He's going for goal! In he goes again!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Osimhen chasing after it. Pull it. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Mateus, David Villa, quarter of an hour played. Messi.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
João Cancelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Hullet. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Davids. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that was probably asking just too much.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Beckenbauer. Here's Chouameni. And here's Owen. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Argentina applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. João Cancelo picks it up out wide. David Villa. He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
No way through, so back it comes.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Is now in operation for your
Some first-half thoughts?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Messi. Now, that pass isn't the best. David Villa. João Cancelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Mateus.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Argentina are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Messi is fouled. David Villa. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Beckham.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And they can counter here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Kvaratskhelia. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Now it's Owen.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's a chance. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easy...
And Batistuta! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Rijkaard did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Argentina have their second corner now. He's got full. Oh, and that should have been two.
Baresi was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
That's been won straight back. Kvaratskhelia. Owen. And he thumps it clear. Shifted upfield.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hits one!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. That's good defending, very good defending. Gullit gets his pass away, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Real chance here! He's gone for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Chips it through. He's seen that early. He used a certain sixth sense. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now there's a fight, and the shots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's looking to set free a runner, and he's got the... Mbappe! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Still goalless. Davids, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. Now it's Gullit. And it's Beckham. Gullit. And he's managed to get free. Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gabriel cuts it out. Dida punts it upfield.
There will be 1 minute
Deep into stoppage time. Mendy with the clearance. And it's half-time here. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate.
And
So we reach the break, and the game remains goals.
In the bins provided.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Ernest. Kvaratskhelia. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, into the second half, and it's still got... He's tried one! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 56 minutes is number 7, David Beckham.
So the first moment of real significance.
David Beckham.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
David Beckham.
Kvaratskhelia. And he was quick to react.
The attendance for this
Messi.
match was
Quality ball.
70,987.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's managed to get rid. Chooses to go back. He's going for goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's going to go a long way. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a sharp pass. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kvaratskhelia, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danger averted for now.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. Conte. And it's Owen. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Davids.
There will be
It's
1
Beckham.
minute added time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the
Those of you
scoreline in
making
the
their
end.
way home on public transportation today,
After all
please
of that,
watch the
Jim,
screen.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And we're underway. Now it's Owen. Quality ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game and...
He's had a hit! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
The goal scorer after 6 minutes is number
Alava
17.
breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Kvaratskhelia. Played into space out wide. Kvaratskhelia makes the interception. That's a sharp pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Over to the left. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Pullet is flagged offside. And here's Owen. Messi. He's picked his way through.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That has not gone well. And he can clear it away. Davids couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That has been slung wide. Now the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Lovely bit of skill. That's an excellent interception. And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 1 minute at a
Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. In with a header! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! And he's following up! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were.
Owen, and Owen! It's there! Barcelona are back in business! What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Can he finish? And Chet pulls off a sensational save. They've played it short. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And he's lost his man here. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! Into the lead once more! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 17.
Alaba take the lead.
Taking place.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Albertini. Pull it. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution.
Alaba making consecutive changes here. And he's gone looking for safety. Albertini looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, not quite.
Substitution in progress.
Pull it.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that is a little undercooked. Engages and forces him off the ball. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And here's the chance to counter. Some good work on the right flank here. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shot defeat now.
There will be 5
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's found a way through. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that will be the final act. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they were posed with problems in wide areas and they couldn't find a solution to those wide defensive positions. Shocking, really.
So many thanks to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Owen. Owen! That is good alertness. And it's Hullet.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Chance to shoot, great hit! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he gets rid in a hurry. Beckham. Hullet. He's got the shot away! It's in! Again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a throw. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely aimed pass. Almost half an hour in now. And there's green grass ahead of him. Spectacular save! That was superb goalkeeping!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Owen gets it away. Has a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni.
Hoeneß really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Serginho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hoeneß! No, he's missed it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Gabriel wins the duel this time. Davids. And he's picked out the run.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And he's quick to get it clear again. And reclaimed it in a trice. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And they win it back again. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through.
Just like to read out
Across
our
the other way,
members who are
and there is
celebrating their
nothing
birthdays
short
today.
of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Baresi. Pull it, played out towards the right wing. Rice. That is a great pick out. Now the finish! Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Beckenbauer. Hoeneß. Owen. Kvaratskhelia. And the finish! And he hits the net! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That was a given, it always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Things looking so easy. Can he finish? He's got a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Davids, and he's intervened well there. Oh, good-looking ball. And the shot! It's there!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckham, and it's Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that was very necessary. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
Costa Curta did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Away. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So now the difference is 3. Thinks one through. No way through. Now it's Saviola. He's shifting through the... He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Owen. Oh, it's Beckham. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Oh, smashing header! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that could set him on his way. Deftly away. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a little off target.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
Kvaratskhelia! Gabriel gets good distance on it. Saviola. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. Davids. Chouameni. Kvaratskhelia. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will all...
And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Today, please have your entry.